70% of engines that fail before 100,000 miles aren't killed by mechanical problems or manufacturing defects. They're destroyed by incorrect synthetic oil usage that most drivers never realize they're doing. These invisible mistakes silently damage critical components, accelerate wear, and waste hundreds of dollars annually on premium oil that can't perform correctly when used improperly. The difference between an engine that struggles past 100,000 miles and one that cruises beyond 300,000 isn't luck or build quality. It's avoiding these critical synthetic oil mistakes that mechanics rarely mention. In this video, you'll discover the 9 most expensive synthetic oil errors and how professional technicians avoid them to maximize protection and engine life. The more expensive equals better myth. That premium synthetic oil with the highest price tag, it might actually be damaging your engine. Most drivers assume that most expensive synthetic oil automatically provides better protection. But this widespread myth costs drivers thousands while potentially harming their engines. Modern engines are precisely engineered for specific oil characteristics, viscosity, additive packages, and certification standards that match their unique design requirements. Using the wrong oil, even if it's the most expensive premium synthetic on the shelf, creates friction, increases wear, and accelerates component damage. The professional solution focuses on manufacturer specifications rather than price tags. Check your owner's manual for the exact viscosity grade, like 5W30 or 0W20, and required certifications such as API-SP or ILSAC GF6. These specifications are determined through thousands of hours of testing specifically for your engine's design tolerances, operating temperatures, and clearances. For example, many modern turbocharged engines require specific low-viscosity synthetic oils with enhanced heat stability. Using a thicker, more expensive racing oil actually reduces protection because it can't flow quickly through tight clearances, creating oil starvation during critical cold starts. Always match your oil to your manufacturer's specifications, not the highest price point. The right $25 synthetic provides far better protection than the wrong $50 blend. This simple approach immediately improves engine protection while potentially saving you $20 to $40 per oil change on unnecessarily expensive products. Mixing brands and types. Your synthetic oil just dropped a quart below the fill line, so you grab whatever's handy to top it off. This seemingly minor convenience could be silently damaging your engine and undermining the very benefits you're paying for with premium synthetic. Mixing different synthetic brands, or worse, adding conventional oil to synthetic, creates chemical conflicts between competing additive packages. These incompatibilities can cause additive precipitation, reduced lubrication effectiveness, and accelerated oil breakdown, turning your premium synthetic into an expensive liability. Each synthetic oil contains a precisely balanced package of 12 to 15 different chemical additives that make up 15 to 25% of the total volume. These additives include detergents, dispersions, anti-wear agents, friction modifiers, and antioxidants that work together in carefully calibrated ratios. When you mix brands or types, these chemical balances are disrupted. Overextended oil change intervals. The longest-lasting synthetic oil becomes the most damaging when used beyond its effective lifespan. Despite marketing claims about extended drain intervals, synthetic oil doesn't last forever, and waiting too long between changes creates a cascade of engine damaging conditions that accelerate wear. The synthetic advantage isn't immunity from degradation. It's a slower, more controlled breakdown process. All oils eventually degrade from heat, contamination, and oxidation. The critical difference is recognizing when your synthetic reaches this point, which varies dramatically based on your driving conditions. Professional technicians adjust oil change intervals based on actual operating conditions rather than maximizing marketing claims. Short trips, cold starts, extreme temperatures, stop-and-go traffic, and high loads all accelerate oil degradation regardless of synthetic quality. These severe service conditions affect most urban and suburban drivers, yet mistakenly follow the longest possible change intervals. For most drivers, The optimal synthetic oil change interval falls between 7,000 and 10,000 kilometers under typical mixed driving. If you primarily drive short trips under 16 kilometers, change your synthetic oil every 6 months, regardless of mileage, as cold engine operation and moisture accumulation accelerate additive depletion. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Ignoring oil filter quality. You've invested in premium synthetic oil, but paired it with the cheapest filter available. This common mistake negates up to 40% of synthetic oil's benefits while potentially causing catastrophic engine damage through inadequate filtration and premature bypass valve activation. Budget filters contain low-quality filtration media, weaker internal components, and bypass valves calibrated for conventional oil change intervals. These limitations mean your expensive synthetic oil circulates through a component incapable of supporting its extended service life or increased contaminant capacity. Quality filters designed for synthetic oil typically cost $8 to $15 compared to $3 to $5 for basic filters. This small additional investment protects your larger investment in premium oil while ensuring contaminants as small as 15 to 25 microns are captured before they can cause engine damage. For comparison, a human hair is approximately 70 microns thick, meaning quality filters capture particles 3 times smaller. The next time you change your synthetic oil, invest in a matching premium filter from established brands like Bosch, MAN, Wix, or your vehicle manufacturer's OEM offering. This simple upgrade immediately improves oil cleanliness, extends effective service life, and provides significantly better engine protection for a minimal additional cost. Wrong viscosity for climate. Those numbers on your oil bottle, like 0W20 or 10W40, represent crucial flow characteristics that directly impact your engine's protection, especially during temperature extremes. Using the wrong viscosity for your climate creates excessive wear during critical cold starts while potentially causing oil starvation during high-temperature operation. Synthetic oils provide superior temperature stability compared to conventional oils, but only when the correct viscosity grade is selected for your specific operating environment. The first number followed by the W indicates cold temperature flow. Lower is better for cold climates, while the second number represents high temperature thickness. Higher provides more protection in extreme heat. Professional technicians select viscosity based on both manufacturer requirements and seasonal temperature ranges. In cold northern climates, lower W ratings like 0W or ensure immediate oil flow during winter starts. For vehicles operating in extreme desert heat, the second number becomes critical for maintaining adequate film strength at high temperatures. Most modern engines specify narrower viscosity ranges than older designs, with grades like 0W20 or 5W30 being common for fuel efficiency and emissions compliance. Always start with your manufacturer's recommendation. Then consider adjustments only within their approved range based on your climate extremes. Skipping the flush after long intervals. Switching directly to premium synthetic after extended conventional oil use or prolonged oil change intervals can trigger a dangerous condition rarely discussed by pickup lube shops. The superior cleaning properties of synthetic oil can rapidly loosen accumulated sludge and deposits, causing oil passage blockages and filter clogging that leads to oil starvation and catastrophic engine damage. The risk increases with engine age and maintenance history, particularly in vehicles with more than 100,000 kilometers, 60,000 miles of conventional oil use or irregular maintenance. The synthetic detergent package works to effectively loosen years of accumulated deposits faster than they can be safely carried to the filter. Professional technicians employ a graduated approach when converting neglected engines to synthetic. For engines with suspected sludge accumulation, perform an engine flush with a gentle cleaning product specifically designed for this purpose, followed by a conventional oil change with a premium filter. After 1,000 to 3,000 kilometers of operation, change to synthetic oil with another new filter. For severely neglected engines, consider 2 to 3 shortened conventional oil changes before synthetic conversion. This conservative approach might delay your synthetic benefits slightly, but it prevents the potentially engine-destroying consequences of excessive sludge release that could block critical oil galleries. Believing lifetime oil claims. The marketing term lifetime oil represents one of the most damaging misconceptions in modern vehicle maintenance. No oil, regardless of quality or synthetic composition, truly lasts the lifetime of any engine, and believing these claims leads to catastrophic failure through oil degradation that occurs regardless of mileage or time. All oils, including the most advanced synthetics, gradually degrade through oxidation, contamination, and additive depletion. This chemical breakdown occurs even when your vehicle sits unused, as moisture from temperature cycles and atmospheric exposure gradually comprises the oil's protective properties. Professional technicians recognize the limitations of even the best synthetic formulations. Regardless of manufacturer claims, they recommend maximum oil change intervals of 15,000 kilometers or 1 year, whichever comes first, with shorter intervals for severe service conditions that most drivers experience. Vehicles marked with lifetime fluids typically define lifetime as the warranty period rather than the vehicle's potential lifespan. Following these extended intervals may avoid warranty issues, but significantly reduces engine longevity beyond the warranty period. When repair costs become your responsibility, develop a sustainable maintenance schedule that balances the extended compatibility of synthetic oil with the reality of unavoidable degradation. This responsible approach maximizes both warranty compliance and long-term engine protection, without falling victim to marketing claims that prioritize initial purchase appeal over actual ownership experience. Ignoring driving conditions. Your synthetic oil performs dramatically differently based on how you drive, yet most owners follow a one-size-fits-all maintenance schedule that ignores this critical variable. The performance gap between ideal highway driving and typical suburban use creates a maintenance blind spot that undermines synthetic oil's potential benefits while accelerating engine wear. Short trips under 16 kilometers, frequent cold starts, stop-and-go traffic, and extended idling prevent your engine from reaching optimal operating temperature. This incomplete warm-up cycle stops moisture and fuel contaminants from evaporating out of your oil, creating acidic compounds that accelerate component corrosion regardless of synthetic quality. Professional technicians categorize driving patterns into normal and severe service schedules, with most urban and suburban driving falling under severe classifications. For predominantly short-trip drivers, synthetic oil change intervals should be reduced by 30 to 50% from the maximum recommended interval to compensate for increased contamination rate. The solution includes both maintenance adjustments and driving habit awareness. Whenever possible, combine short errands into single trips that allow your engine to fully reach operating temperature. Occasionally taking your vehicle on a 30-plus minute highway drive helps purge accumulated contaminants and completes the thermal cycles necessary for optimal oil performance. Not letting the engine cool before changing. The timing of your oil change significantly impacts both safety and engine cleanliness in ways that most quick lube operations never explain. Draining oil that's too hot or too cold creates different problems that comprise your synthetic oil's effectiveness and potentially damage engine components. Extremely hot oil immediately after high-speed operation can cause dangerous burns and damage rubber seals through excessive thermal expansion. Completely cold oil leaves excessive contaminants behind in the bottom of the oil pan, while failing to properly drain from galleries and passages, contaminating your fresh synthetic before you even start the engine. Professional technicians target the optimal temperature window, when engine has cooled for 15 to 30 minutes after operation. This timing allows oil to retain enough heat for good flow while reducing temperature-related risks to both technicians and engine components. The warm but not hot oil carries suspended contaminants out during drainage rather than allowing them to settle. For DIY oil changes, start by running your engine for 15 to 10 minutes to warm the oil if it's completely cold. Then shut down and wait 15 minutes before draining. This approach ensures maximum contaminant removal while maintaining safe working conditions and protecting sensitive components from thermal shock. Which of these synthetic oil mistakes have you been making? Share your experience in the comments below and subscribe for more professional maintenance secrets that maximize protection and engine life.